Hello guys, welcome to Choco Gaming channel again, and I'm Jane, your host, and we'll continue with some of this exciting game called um, this one, FNL 26. Okay, let's continue with this guy. Let's go with that.
I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Now a handoff inside, it's Jackson. And that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful, and you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called?
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. A first carry for Rashad White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. This is their fullback. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and a yard.
They run the counter. It's Lloyd. Shoves him aside. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, McCarthy. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Let's go.
On the give, here comes Jackson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 1918.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And they're going to fake from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did you not get it and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
19, Tiger. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw, Browning. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set. Count.
They'll run again with Jackson. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
That's another Dolphins first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Just one field goal in a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They run the counter. Lloyd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Browning. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here we go on 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
19, 18.
They run on first down, Jackson. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now a give, it's Jackson. And he gets first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
60 Bison, 6.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On now the Miami field goal unit. This one from 35 yards away. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
The game hasn't been devoid of action because these defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. This short throw caught by Goddard. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete. It's Nibbles. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 22.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.